Hello everyone, Manthrower here, and welcome to an Ark video. Now this video is actually going to be about beavers. Now I know I showed you guys about taming one before, but they're such an awesome either NPC or tame. And for an NPC, they're awesome because of these right here. They're little beaver dams. Now this is a big beaver dam, but little den. But if you land on it, you can land kind of like that. You can actually see it. You just gotta kind of finagle until you can access. Please don't knock me down. Access its inventory. For some reason, it's not letting me do that right now. I really don't want to fall down because I don't want to have to kill the beavers if I don't have to. Ah, there we go. Okay, so once you access the inventory, if you're looking for cementing paste, rare flowers, rare mushrooms, silica pearls, this is the way to go. But now, forewarn, once you access one of these dens, you will see you kind of tick off every single beaver in the surrounding area. Now I know it's not entirely a big deal, and if you're on Ragnarok, I should say, if you can see the castle right from where these beavers are, so they're very easy to find. It's like right up in the Viking Bay area. Matter of fact, I'll even show you. It's in the Edric Rapids. It's a very nice area to go to. It's actually very kind of cool looking. But once you do get like a horde of beavers following you, just lead them to the waterfall. Let them fall down. And it might take a little while to get them all cleared out. But at least you're not killing them senselessly. Unless you need the pelt. If you need pelt, I understand. But if you don't have to kill them, try not to kill them, because then, who knows, maybe they'll replenish their stocks a little faster if you don't have to, you know, have them keep respawning themselves, as well as them keep recrafting their homes. Because one thing I did find, now one thing I could do too, is I could get my Argent here, and I could actually pick them up, because some of them are being kind of slow about this, and just drop them. Oh, tricky little beaver, huh? But yeah, they can do a lot of damage, and they will swarm you if given the opportunity. Now, if you have high-end gear, like defensive equipment, like for me, I have high-end durability, steampunk, and high-end durability steampunk sword. So I'm actually pretty good when it comes to gear. Oh, there he is. See, I really didn't want to have to kill any of them. I hear another one stip stomping. Right there he is. But like, I don't like killing them, but at the same time, if I have to, it's not going to be the end of the world for me. Now, one nice thing with steampunk, like, we're getting kind of spoiled because we use a lot of steampunk, okay? But when it comes to steampunk, there's a lot of nice things about it. That's why we use it. And one of the things is right now the helmet. You can basically breathe underwater for as long as you'd like. But as you can see, you know, the beaver, just going and looting a beaver dam or den, the storm in Ragnarok, is actually very beneficial to you. There we go. So yeah, like right here, you can get a lot of cementing paste this way if you don't want to do the whole snail thing. So yeah, and getting snails if you don't have a kibble machine can be very hard to do because you have to make all the sweet cakes. With the right kibble machine, you'll have a ton of sweet cakes very easily. Because for me, with the kibble machine I have, and if you guys are interested, I can let you guys know. All it takes is rare flour, occasionally a dodo, well, not dodo eggs, but dino eggs, but also the rare mushroom. And that's actually all it requires. So it's actually very good. But now this is one reason why these beavers are fantastic, is for looting them at the NPC level. However, there is actually one more amazing use for the beavers, and that is actually if you tame one. They are incredibly fast swimmers. They can outswim megalodons. I'm not sure about the squid yet. I can test that out eventually. It's just a point that I'd have to find the squid. I did find the squid one time, and before I knew it, it was gone. So they are very, very fast. But anyway, they're also, the beavers are also portable smithies, so you don't have to worry about having a smithery all the time, or a smith workshop, because these guys can act as your smithy. So there's a couple wins already, but there's even more. They're fantastic at, well, I think I said about the wood, but they're also fantastic when it comes to collecting berries, and they're also fantastic at collecting rare mushrooms and other useful items such like the rare flowers. Now I can, hopefully I'll see the plant that I'm actually talking about here, because you'll see different bushes have different properties. The traditional bushes like you see here, you'll get some stuff and you'll get a good healthy variety, except for you probably won't get rare flowers and you probably won't get rare mushrooms. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing the reeds that are usually by a water side. Occasionally you'll see these little reeds, and then there's also different things too. Like there'll be yellow plants. The yellow plants are fantastic for berries and seeds, and even the exotic seeds. The bushes, they're good for berries and some seeds. But there's also little reeds that'll be right along the water side occasionally. And I'm not seeing any anywhere around in this biome. But I know it's definitely at the swamp or in some remote locations. Now, I just ticked off the beavers, so I gotta get in my bird here. As you can see, this is the main beaver dam area. So I gotta try to lead them away, because that is one scary sight behind me. Look at all that. And they can do a bit of damage. That Carno is nothing compared to these beavers. And watch this. Okay. The beavers are, I think, a little bit more pissed off at me than they are the Carno. And, oh, the Carno's already dead. I looked away. You guys seen that? I looked away for just seconds, and these beavers had that Carno down. Also, if you take notice, their fur patterns are actually pretty cool. You have all sorts of colors. I really like that one with the blue stripe, or even the blue with the black stripe. That looks pretty cool too. But once you lead them down like that, down a waterfall, and you come back, if you're not playing in a random generated map, this will probably be the map that you have. I don't believe this is randomly generated, but as you can see, for whatever reason, when you destroy that one, this one appears. And this is why the beaver dams are so fantastic. Especially at lower levels, because if you can have one type of flyer, for me, I have my Origin, my trusty Origin. I love having those. You'll have a very easy time actually avoiding them. And if you look here, I already have over 2,000 cementing paste, and I don't have to worry about, whoa. Okay, that wasn't one, that was just a sea otter. I don't have to worry about making a ton of sweet cakes. Now, I do have snails, and I do make the sweet cakes because it's still extremely good, but it's not always easy for everybody to do, especially if you're not using a kibble machine, especially the one that we had seen to found, which, again, if you guys want it, just let me know. But that'll actually do it for this video. Well, there's one more. Yeah, I did discuss everything about the beavers there. I was going to say I almost forgot to tell you about the gathering of them, but no, I did tell you about that. So they're an excellent team. Excellent thing to have. Very good for early beginning. And if you do come to this area, they are excellent NPCs for harvesting from. Just do try to destroy their dens. Otherwise the dens will stay up and it'll actually replenish a lot slower than if you were to actually just completely destroy their den. At least that's what I've experienced. Might be wrong, but that's been my experience. But that'll do it for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.